Oh, absolutely hilarious. Do you know what he said? Do you know what he said, Ten Hag? He said, "Era's come to an end." Do they fuck, mate? Do they fuck? If you're watching this late, you don't know the context. I've just finished watching United's latest game as I'm preparing this video. They lost 7 fucking 0. Imagine saying era's come to an end and shipping 13 goals away at the Anfield and the Etihad. What are you doing, mate? Honestly, I absolutely love that. Never felt more like singing the blues. City win, United lose, oh City. You got me singing the blues. Oh, sorry, man. That's fucking great stuff, you know. So, City beat Newcastle 2-0. United get beaten by Liverpool 7-0, which doesn't mean Liverpool are sort of back, but come on, man. You got to enjoy it. You got to enjoy it. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. United absolutely capitulated. They were so poor. Absolutely dire, and it made for some lovely Sunday viewing. It really did, man. It was wonderful stuff, and of course I will talk about Manchester City in a bit. I almost certainly will, but you know, I've got to revel in it. I've got to revel in it because it's lovely stuff. It's wonderful. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's Manchester City beating Newcastle and United getting beat 7-0. They're back apparently. Got to win the quadruple, you know. And where's that butcher fella? Did he go vegan? You know what I mean? Where is he? Did he go on a hunger strike live on TV? Did he get salad for dinner? Boom! Love it. Fucking love it, man. Absolutely love it. So where's he gone? Where have they all gone? Anyway, I don't think we'll get any trolls in this one. Anyway, this is 5 things that we learned away from United. City beat Newcastle United 2-0 yesterday. And it was a good performance against a good team. So today I'm going to go through 5 things that we learned from that game. Because why not? Why not enjoy City's performance yesterday in even more detail? Because it was good fun. It was good fun. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. More like Pat Butcher. Whee! Indeed, Chauncey. Proper dad now, of course, electricity shock. I would love to make more dad jokes. Dad jokes all the way, always, unashamedly. Anyway, where are we at? So I'm going to start with the first thing that I learned from this game yesterday. Jack Grealish finally belongs at Manchester City. And what I mean by that, he of course belonged, if you know what I mean. But yesterday, I watched Jack Grealish yesterday, and it felt like the culmination of recent improvements in form. It really did. I thought Grealish yesterday was absolutely excellent. He's probably even had slightly better games, but it felt like something mentally had clicked yesterday for Jack Grealish at Man City. Like, he was finally accepted that, yeah, he gets it now. He's absolutely gets it. I thought yesterday he was elegant. He was brilliant. He was fantastic. He was aggressive. And I watched a compilation of his performance yesterday just to remind me how good he was. And he was involved in so many chances. He was involved in so many build-ups. His defensive work was absolutely excellent. He just didn't lose the ball at any point. He was so aggressive with his press as well. He was so aggressive when he was back in his corner defending, playing little 1-2s around the edge of the box, creating chances for Man City. He should have got an assist as well at one point. A couple of assists potentially, a few key passes. Grealish, it's taken a long time for him to get there, and that's understandable. We all know how it works with a Guardiola side. Like, you have to give players a little bit of time to have to give players a little bit of time every now and then to adapt to Guardiola's ways. And Grealish took a long time. To took about a year, but you could tell it was always a sense of mentality with Grealish. It's definitely not an ability thing. For me, it felt like him just not really feeling confident that he could, I guess, like, step up to the levels of Manchester City. He felt subservient to the likes of De Bruyne and Foden and Haaland, whatever. He felt like he wasn't the main guy. And like, I feel like he's really realised he doesn't have to impress Guardiola or De Bruyne or fucking everyone else. He actually is there on merit. And he's got to the point now where he's making things happen himself, and he is the one to actually go and do things, man. He's running at people. He's being aggressive. He's drifting centrally an awful lot more. And it's great. It's absolutely great because Jack Grealish is such a fucking great player. And he looks powerful. He looks strong. He looks quality. And he looks like he belongs at Manchester City Football Club. Second thing I want to talk about, get more gloating even about United, by the way. I'm enjoying everyone in the chat, just enjoying it. Like, God, Ten Hag, mate. You can't come out with a quote like that, by the way, about eras and then get spanked 6-3 and 7-0. You can't do it. I know they beat him in other games as well, but by one single goal. No, you can't do that. Second thing is Foden is just essential. Phil Foden right now is playing at a level that is just essential for Manchester City. I said it before, but I'll say it again. The very best version of Manchester City always contains Phil Foden. We need Phil Foden at his very best if City want to win anything. I don't think we've got a chance otherwise. And Foden right now is playing at a wonderful level. Guardiola recently said he loves Foden in that position because it's what Messi was good at as well. And it's quite funny, isn't it, that after saying that a week or two ago, everyone laughed at that, saying, what? He's nowhere near that. And then Foden goes and scores a goal, which is basically just Messi-esque. A lovely burst of acceleration, a great touch as well to get it going, and a quality finish, man. Just a quality goal in general, a world-class solo goal. And to me, he should be our first choice right winger. That isn't to denigrate Riyad Mahrez. I just think the guy's dynamism and his versatility and his absolute intense desire to make things happen. I think it's such a dynamic front line when you've got Grealish and Foden either side of Erling Haaland. Mahrez is great, but the dynamism and energy is a little bit pacey, a little bit sharper, a little bit more direct with these two. And to me, it should be Foden in the team always. If he's in form, play him. And right now, Foden is absolutely on fire. He's scoring regularly. City are looking better for it. And he gets it as well, man. He's a City fan. And it does fucking count. I'm sorry, it does. At the end of the day, it means more for him as a City fan than it does otherwise. And I really do believe that's true. An immensely gifted footballer, and it's great to see him at his best. Play him week in, week out. An immensely gifted footballer. Third thing I learned is that Ruben Diaz has to play every game. He's like, go and watch his compilation from yesterday. Like, I don't think a team can achieve greatness without a player like Ruben Diaz. And what I mean by that is he's not like he's just a quality centre-back, but he's the fucking soul of this side. He is the heartbeat of this side. Every team needs a blood and thunder warrior at the back, and Ruben Diaz is that man. I mean, obviously, I love the name Ruben now for very obvious emotional reasons, but he's also just phenomenal. He could also be Ake, by the way. I agree. People mentioned Ake in the chat, but to me, Ruben Diaz has this aura about him, this physical, aggressive, bullying aura. And every single fucking team needs someone who's going to get up in your face, who's going to throw their body on the line and show people just how to do it. And that's what Ruben Diaz is. He's a natural born leader. He's a captain. He's a captain, basically. Gundogan or KDB may have the armband, but he is our captain, Ruben Diaz. He is. I don't think it's a coincidence, personally, that everything just feels more assured, more relaxed, and a damn sight more competent if he's back on the pitch. To me, Ruben Diaz is a flawless defender. He's even got better on the ball as well. His passing is improved, but it's what he brings, the intangibles, as they say, the mental attributes, the physicality, the focus, the leadership, the never say die attitude. Every great team needs players like that. Every great team needs great men, and Ruben Diaz is a great man. And without people like him, without that attitude, you don't get success. You just don't. You just fucking don't, man. You don't. And you don't get what the next point is. Now, Guardiola talked a lot about the happy flowers. He moaned about City about 2 months ago, and he said there was a bit where it was Spurs, where Spurs were kicking Rico Lewis around and no one stepped in to fight. No one did. This young 18-year-old lad was being kicked around and absolutely no one did anything. He was just left there, this tiny little lad, and no one got involved. And right now, these happy flowers that wilted in bad weather now absolutely look fucking tough. What I loved about yesterday is that there was so much aggro. And sometimes aggro is needed. I'm sorry. You need a team to fight, to be fucking dirty. Sometimes you need a team who's willing to roll the sleeves up and get in the faces and just piss off people. I know that sounds mad, but you do need to have that side. Sergio loved it. Sergio loved a little bit of argy-bargy, no pun intended. He loved it, man. I think he deserved it. He loved it as well. Fernandinho did. Vinny did. Zabaleta did. You know, you look at all these players. They were nasty. David Silva, man, left his foot in every now and then. You need people who will be a little bit feisty, a little bit aggressive. And yesterday, you saw Rodri running in, you saw Diaz running in, and just when it was calming down, you saw Haaland charge in to go for the other kaiju, go for the other massive, huge warrior, the Godzilla Dan Burn. And that little bit of fight, man, that bit of fight, it does make a difference when you know that your teammates are around you. Ultimately, football at this level, it's a bunch of blokes who are aggressive, full of testosterone, and you need to outthought the other people as well, and not mentally. but physically too sometimes. And that's what you get with this City side right now. And Grealish loves it too. Grealish is absolutely always in there. And Gundogan doesn't have that side to his game, so I do think we actually need the odd fighter there. And to me, like seeing Haaland wind up people and seeing Grealish and Haaland at the end just giving it large, getting under their skin, you need it, man. The best teams do have a little bit of nastiness to them. They always did. City had it too. Company would piss people off. Fernandinho would. Sergio would. You need it. You absolutely do need it. You need warriors in your team, and that's what I love about it, because there's a bit of an edge right now, and I don't think it's a coincidence that it's helping. Finally, on a negative note, I love KDB, but I think he needs to rest more. He's played an awful lot of football for Man City, and to me, I watched back yesterday again. I watched the highlights. He looks tired. I might be wrong there, but I still think he's got the quality. But the man just looks like he's burnt out a little bit. I think he can't play very often, and I think he needs 2 weeks off, man. He's got a lot going on. Yeah, he's very busy with his kids, and I can attest to how tiring kids are. He's got 3. I think is he 3? Give him a couple of days off. Give him a week or 2 off. Don't have him playing twice a week. He's knackered. He looks like mentally and physically exhausted. Like, it's hard for him to keep up. He looked exhausted at the World Cup, and he looked exhausted recently. He does play a lot at MCFC. He's missed a couple of games recently, but when you look at Kevin De Bruyne's stats, he's played one of the most in the team. Like, he's played a fucking shit ton of football already. Honestly, he really has. He's already played in 33 games so far this season. I don't know how Man City have played, but he's played in 33 games so far this season, which is an awful lot. He's played in, here we go. He's played in 24 out of our 26 Premier League games. That's an awful lot of games. I personally feel like he should be resting an awful lot more. He can't play twice a week, and I think we have to rotate him with Foden, maybe centrally, or maybe Alvarez or whatever. But either way, Kev just needs a bit of a rest, and I think the quality is still there, but he just looks a bit burnt out. So I reckon rest him a little bit. I really think he does actually need it. So fingers crossed we will start to see that. We will do. But I think in general, things are looking really good for City, man. Go back into the first thing. Grealish, he does belong. He absolutely does. Like, he's getting it. Key passes. Defensively, he's so much better. Working hard. Involved in the link-up. In very Jack Grealish way as well. Like, he's playing like Jack Grealish, man. Like, what I love about it, he's not playing like a Man City winger. He's playing how Jack Grealish should do it. He's playing like himself. And, like, to me, that is really, really encouraging. Like, he's doing his own take on the winger role, finding his personality, and I love that. Phil Foden, of course, essential, just essential. When Phil Foden's on that form, he's world class. Like, Phil Foden, the sky is the limit. He can do things that Messi can do. Not always, of course, and he isn't Messi level, but he can do things that Messi can do. And that, to me, is just mesmeric. I saw a quote yesterday that someone shared online from Michael Owen, where Michael Owen talked about Zinedine Zidane. And, of course, Phil Foden is not Zidane. But the Michael Owen quote said that Zinedine Zidane had this incredible knack, and I know what he means, of making the ball go in the exact direction that he wanted it to for the run as he controlled it. His control, it's like the ball was just part of him. Like it was stuck to him. Like he was just a footballer, a born footballer. And to me, Phil Foden is very similar. Like, you can tell his touch is so good. His sense of spatial awareness is so good that the ball just goes where he wants it to go when he controls it. Like, he can turn in any direction almost immediately. He's a natural footballer. And he always is just a temporary form. Like, Guardiola once said as well that, the best players have a bad spell, and it's how they come out of it that will define who they are as players and as footballers. And Foden did have a low spell, but he's come out of it right now absolutely flying. And to me, that is very, very, very encouraging. And going back to this Diaz thing again, Ruben Diaz has changed it, man. Our mentality is ridiculously better because of Ruben Diaz. It really is. Like, we need people like Ruben Diaz. And when there's a Ruben Diaz, there's a chance. Like, I really do feel quite strongly about that. He's got such a wonderful physical presence that we need him. We need him. And he could be the difference this season. And, of course, the Happy Flowers are fighting now. And finally, as I was talking a minute ago, KDB needs a rest. He does indeed. Guys, there are 5 things that I took from the game. I'm going to go and revel in United losing again. I'm going to leave it there. Watch the match reaction. My throat is still killing. It won't go this, by the way. I'm still not 100%. Whatever reason it is, my throat feels like it's on fire. It's earache and throat ache. It's really bad. I've had a horrible, nasty virus. But I'm going to leave it there. Going to enjoy United being outclassed by Liverpool, and City, of course, putting pressure on Arsenal. Thanks for watching. Love you all loads. Of the Blues. Like this video. Give it a subscribe. Come on. Never felt more like singing the blues. City win, United lose. Oh, City. You got me singing the blues.